Kool TV proudly presents West Carter Comets basketball live on the Kool Hit Sports Network. Now let's hit courtside for countdown and tip-off for exciting West Carter Comets basketball action live on Kool TV. Back here at West Carter High School as we get you set for the boys' side of things this evening, as Russell and West Carter girls just finishing things up. So now over to the boys we go, and this one should be a dandy matchup between these two teams. Russell's first game out this season, and for the West Carter Comets, they're 1-1 on the young year. We'll take a break. We come back. We'll meet our starting lineups to get you ready for tip-off as we continue here on Kool TV.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pub and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Back here at West Carter High School, John Hop Brown Court. And the EKC tournament opening round. James Collier, happy to have you along with us here as we get you ready for West Carter and Russell in the first round of the boys' game here this evening. Before we do that, tonight's game is brought to you in part by J.D. Flooring of Greenup for all your carpeting and flooring needs. To the good folks at J.D. Flooring in Greenup. By Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. Kurt can take care of all your insurance needs, home, health, and vehicle. That's Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. And by the Greenup County Public Library with branches in Flatwood, South Shore, and the main branch in downtown Greenup. Books, movies, and so much more at the Greenup County Public Library. All timeouts this evening are brought to you in part by Red 8 RX Pharmacy for all your pharmaceutical needs. See the good folks at Red 8 RX Pharmacy. Three-pointers brought to you in part by Dr. Shannon Johnson and Johnson Chiropractic with joint and muscle pain slow you down. Let Doc get your body realigned. 606-473-5151. And our officiating crew tonight is brought to you in part by Tri-State Ophthalmology. They can provide you with expert surgical and medical management for eye disease, including LASIK surgery. That's Tri-State Ophthalmology. Eric Clark, Charlie Graham, Greg Stevens, same three that we had on the girls' side of things. We'll take care of the boys' side of things. Did a great job in the last game as well. So we'll see how this one plays out. Pandemonium is going to break loose in college football as Alabama upsets number 1 Georgia today in the SEC championship game. And you talk about something that's going to be crazy to figure out tomorrow when the new rankings come out. Where does Alabama get in? Where does Georgia fall? How far they fall? It's going to be crazy to say. But let's talk some basketball. Let's meet our starting lineups first for the visiting Russell Red Devils. It'll look like this: Noah Quinn, Elijah Neal, Caleb Rimmer, Tatum Fleming, and Gabe Pridemore. That's what it'll look like for Derek Cooksey's team. They'll be decked out in maroon tonight with the gold numerals and letters across the front of the chest. Now let's meet the starting lineup for Jeremy Webb's West Carter Comets, 1-1 on the season. They got a win over Fairview to open up the season, and then won last time out, 52-46 over Fairview. They fell 67-63 to Lawrence County. I was talking with Coach Webb before the game tonight and was asking him about that first game with Lawrence County. He said it was one of those games, he said, I think it was like 13 ties and 12 lead changes or something like that. He said neither team really got ahead more than 5 or 6 points. He said it was just Lawrence County made a run late there and got a run that they were able to push it away. So it'll look like this for the Comets. Brett Daly, Nick Parker, Jordan Fuston, Jacob Waddell, and Nathan Webb. Wes Carter in the whites tonight. Maroon trim, Comets across the chest. Winner moves on to play in the semifinals Monday night at 8 p.m. down at Bath County. Nathan was a game-time decision today, talking with Coach Webb. He was been battling a little bit of an illness, and he said he wasn't for certain if he was going to go today, but he said he went back home, picked him up, and said he feels like he's ready to roll. So I know he'll certainly be very welcomed on the court here tonight. It'll be Fuston and Rimmer center court. Wes Carter will work it from left to right as you view it on your screen. Charlie Graham will put it in the Air Force this evening and get this basketball game underway. Into the air, Russell controls the tip, off we go. Elijah Neal will control things across the midcourt stripe. Wes Carter picks him up in a man-to-man. Rimmer posting up underneath. He's wanting it on the block. Fleming will work it off to the left side. Now Rimmer into the lane. Down the center of the lane, and a shot up off the window by Pridemore's too stiff, but he's fouled. He'll shoot two. Look at that one on Brett Daly, his first, team's first. And Gabe Pridemore to the free throw line to shoot a pair. First one's on the way is good. Russell takes an early 1-0 lead. Our crew tonight, Felicia Collier and Taylor Heath. Did a great job in the first game and back with us here on the second game. Second one is pure. Russell leads it 2-0. Nick Park will control the action for the Comets. He'll work on Elijah Neal across the midcourt stripe here at John Hop Brown Court. A little 3-on-3, if you will, there. Fuston takes it on the block, working on Rimmer. Back out to Parker. Parker down the lane, off the window. No, Rimmer clears the rebound. In transition. Here's Fleming, left of point. Fires a three. It's off the mark, too stiff. Pridemore with a rebound. Fleming spins on the baseline, shot up, no good. Russell still claiming on the rebound, and then a big foul underneath. As they'll get that one on Jacob Waddell, his first, team second. Pridemore takes the inbound. Hounded there by Webb, gives it out to Elijah Neal. Russell's trying to be patient and working it down to Rimmer on the block. That's what they're wanting to get. There's Fleming, stops free throw line. Drops it back out to Neal. He'll reset. Nice spin move there down the center of the lane. Drops it off to Rimmer and off the window. 4-0 Russell. There's Waddell. Russell in a man-to-man as well. Houston between the rings. Now brings it off to Brett Daly. Webb's first touch. He gives it up quickly to Fuston. 5-second count is on. They got to get it away. He finally does. As Waddell touches it up, gives it right back to Fuston on the wing left side. Tries to go inside to Webb, and they turn it over. Russell with a run. Here's Fleming, all alone. 3-ball, left side, money. Tatum Fleming buries the triple, 7-0. Russell timeout. Jeremy Webb, a 30-second timeout, brought to you part by Red 8 RX Pharmacy. Tried to get a Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay in there, and it didn't take. My guess is the producer's fingernail probably didn't push it. Russell in front. 7-0. Back underway we go. Parker races it ahead. Waddell stops outside the keyhole, brings it off the Daly right side. Now Webb. Waddell starts to penetrate, cut off there by Fleming. Houston on the baseline. Russell still in that man-to-man. And a turnover. The other side, Neal, spinner in the lane, shot up the window, yes. Elijah Neal with a little shake and bake there. 9-0. Here's Webb in the lane, teardrop up, no. Noah Quinn with a rebound. Fleming gets hung up underneath the bucket. Nick Parker with a rebound. Jeremy Webb saying, let's go. And then they take it the other end and turn it over. Neal wants a three ball. Yes, gets the friendly roll. 12-0 on the Johnson's chiropractic triple. Russell 2 of 4 from long range. Wes Carter's only attempted 2 field goals. Out to Webb, left wing 3, front iron short, no good. Nice follow there by Jacob Waddell as he sticks it back in to get Wes Carter on the board. 12-2, they trail it as we approach the halfway point of the first quarter. Here's Neal, slams on the brakes, turnaround jumper from 12, won't go home. Houston battles Rimmer for the rebound. Webb off the near side, and they're going to call him for a travel. A couple of subs coming on for Wes Carter. Wade Lawson checking in, replacing Nick Parker. And Jordan Houston stepping off. In comes Brandon Dehart. Neal takes it in the backcourt. Halfway gone here in the first quarter. It's been all Russell. Rimmer double teamed, forces that one up and through. Strong take there by Caleb Rimmer for his 4th point of the ball game. Lawson tries to go backdoor. Does so. A little teardrop there by Daly. Shot won't fall. Noah Quinn with a rebound. 12-point lead for the Red Devils in transition. Shot up no good. Tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Wes Carter. Or excuse me, stay with Russell. Noah Quinn to trigger in. Here's Rimmer. Goes up and flushes it home with 2 hands. 16-2, timeout, Wes Carter. Full timeout, back in 60 seconds on the Kool Sports Network.
River Cities Builders is a licensed general contractor specialized.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you, they know you by name.
You may not go in there for a day or, several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
Out of the timeout, West Carter basketball down by 14. Wade Lawson works it into the front court. Webb off the wing left side, backs himself in, spins in the lane, shot up no good, he's fouled. And so get that one on Elijah Hankins, who checks in out of the timeout. He and Joe Kazmarczyk. So Webb will shoot 2. Looking for his first points tonight. First one's up is good. (16-3) Russell. They have come out of the gate hot. 6 of 11 from the field. Second one for Webb rolls home. This is when you're damage control for Wes Carter. You're just trying to, you can't get everything back at once. You got to get some stuff going here. Now a little 3-2 zone. Long 3 up, no good. Into the hands of Rimmer, and he forces that one up and in. How that one just went home, I have no idea. But Caleb Rimmer finishes for his 8th point. 18-4, and then a whistle and a foul out near midcourt as they'll get that one on Elijah Neal for the bump, his first, team second. So both teams with 2 fouls. Just over 2 minutes to play here in the opening period. West Carter basketball in front of the Russell bench. Jacob Waddell triggers in. Step through toward the rack, can't get it to go home. Rimmer blocks that one away, draws the contact, and this time Jacob Waddell finishes with a chance at a 3-point play. Fouls on Caleb Rimmer, that's his first, team's 3rd. Count the bucket, and Jacob Waddell will go to the line and try for a 3-point play the old-fashioned way. 18-6, our score here in the first. Into the game is Garrett Jones as Caleb Rimmer will take a seat. Jacob Waddell, 4 points of the 6 scored by the Comets thus far. Pushes the free throw up, it's no good. Rebound Noah Quinn. If you're Wes Carter, you'd like to try to get this thing down to at least 7 or 8 by the end of the quarter if you can. Trying to play against a zone right now is Russell's. They're playing a very high 2-3 zone, Wes Carter is. Here's Hankins. Back off to Quinn. Hankins left side, pulls the trigger, 3's too stiff. Into the hands of Kazmarczyk, and he'll push that one up and in. Kazmarczyk, his first points of the night. Nice attack off the left side, won't stay home for Wade Lawson. And Wes Carter nearly took it away on the other side, but could keep it in bounds. Back into the ball game is Gabe Pridemore as Elijah Neal will step off. Inside of a minute to go here in the first quarter. Russell leading 20-6. Pridemore to trigger in. Pridemore wants a 3 ball. It's on the way, in and out of the cylinder, no good. As Marzik put it on the floor, and then we got a jump ball underneath. Possession arrow favors Russell. Here's Houston back in for Braden Dehart. There's Houston between the rings. Off the Lawson on the wing. Waddell steps through, forces a shot up, no good, but he's fouled. We'll get that one on Garrett Jones, his first, team's 4th. And Waddell's going back to the line to shoot 2. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by JD Flooring of Greenup for all your carpeting and flooring needs. See the good folks at JD Flooring in Greenup. By Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. Kurt can take care of all your insurance needs, home, health, and vehicle. That's Kurt Robinson State Farm. And by the Greenup County Public Library with branches in Flatwood, South Shore, and the main branch in downtown Greenup. Books, movies, and so much more. The Greenup County Public Library. Waddell's first one is up is good. One more. Second one's on the way. That one misses its mark. But an offensive rebound by West Carter's Brody Boggs. Here's Waddell in between the rings. West Carter trying to hold for the final shot. Houston spins off the left elbow. Here's Daly. Finds a seam to the basket and has it raked away. At the horn, shot won't go home. And that's the end of quarter number one. Russell leading 20-7, quarter two, when we return after this on Kool TV.
Check out Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore in Grayson for the Lane Liquidation event with sofas and dinette sets starting at $299 and sectional sofas at $699. Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding from Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, Serta, and Beauty Rest. They have a full selection of home appliances in stock and ready for immediate delivery while offering easy payment plans with no credit checks. Let Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore be your next stop for all your home furnishing needs. Family owned and operated for 4 generations and serving northeastern Kentucky for over 75 years. Stop by or give them a call at 606-474-5515. That's Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore, 506 Caramel Boulevard in Grayson.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts, and salads. A tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Back here at West Carter High School as we get you set for quarter number two. Russell leading 20-7. On the floor for both sides, Russell will have the basketball to start the second quarter. It's Quinn, Neal, Pridemore, Rimmer, and Fleming. Parker, Houston, Boggs, Waddell, and Lawson for West Carter. Comets staying at 2-3 zone. Rimmer with a big first quarter, had 8 points. Pridemore, he walked. Tried to spin there and kick it away and turns it over. First turnover of the basketball game for Russell. Here's Waddell leading the way with 5 points for the Comets, 5 of the 7. Brody Boggs. Comets working around the horn. Waddell pops through. Russell staying in that man-to-man. And then Houston tries to feed it off to Nick Parker and throws it out of bounds. Turnover number 6. Brett Daly returns as Wade Lawson steps off. Here's Pridemore, feeds it inside to Fleming. Shot is up, no good. It's fouled. He looked like he was fouled, but no call. Rebound Boggs. Nick Parker comes and gets the basketball, tries to settle things down and cut this to a 10-point lead with a 3-ball here by the Comets. Daly gets to the rack. Left that one a little short, though. Pridemore with a rebound. And then a foul on the far side as Neal started to attack. That was on Nick Parker. That's his first, team's first. Here comes Webb. And Jamison Wagner checking in for the first time. Brett Daly and Jacob Waddell will step off. Neal out of the left corner, gets into the lane. 12-footer, high arcing shot, no good. Tatum Fleming with an offensive stick back. Fleming's 5th point of the ball game. And the lead's back to 15. Nice backdoor feed there to Webb. He's tied up though in a double team. He'll reverse it back out, top of the key now to Boggs. He'll pull the trigger. 3 balls on the way, left it short. And it goes out of bounds. Back to Russell it goes. Stay tuned with us at the half. We'll check the scoring and stats on this one. West Carter trying to do a little run and jump now. Fleming drives baseline. Here's Quinn. Left side 3, good. His first points of the night. Third three-pointer, 25-7. Webb, right elbow, backs himself in, puts up a shot, no good. Fights for the rebound underneath. And who got it last? It'll stay with West Carter. Here comes Waddell back on. Also returning is Brett Daly. Brody Boggs and Jamison Wagner stepping off. 25-7. It's been all Russell here in the first half. Ball loose on the deck and stolen away by Elijah Neal in the corner. Fleming attacks. Slows it down, feeds it off. Neal wants a long 3 in transition and buries it from the parking lot. 28-7. Timeout West Carter. 30-second timeout brought to you apart by Red 8 RX Pharmacy. For all your pharmaceutical needs, see the good folks at Red 8 RX Pharmacy there in Greenup. So Neal and Rimmer with 8. So 4 of 9 from downtown Tripletown. And they're showing right now that you better take notice. As last year they were one of the hottest teams in the region until they got down to tournament time, and then Lewis County got them in the district championship game. And then they got ousted in the regional tournament. But here this evening, they've looked like a well-oiled machine, shooting 50% from the field, 11 of 22 thus far. Out of the timeout, West Carter basketball. Waddell left of point. Dumps it off there to Nick Parker. Comets with 2 games under their belts this season. 4-point loss to Lawrence County and then knocked off Fairview. And now another loose ball out, top of the key, and a turnover and a foul. As that one's on Nick Parker after the turnover. That's his second, team second. Quickly checking in for West Carter's Wade Lawson as Parker will have to take a seat. And Tyler Cordial will come on for Caleb Rimmer. Neal walks it across the midcourt stripe here at John Hop Brown Court. Neal right of point. Pridemore. Step through, shot up, no good. Pridemore has it blocked from behind and then raked out of bounds. Russell basketball. We'll take it to the far sideline, and Neal stepped out of bounds. I could see that from up here. Second turnover of the basketball for Russell. West Carter with 8. 28-7. Bounce pass off the Webb, right wing. Now to Daly. West Carter again trying to work a little pass and cut motion right here, working against that man-to-man. Waddell finds a little separation, stops in the keyhole. Houston. Waddell, who's had the hot touch 5 of the 7 points thus far. A nice take off the left side there by Brett Daly. It won't stay home. Noah Quinn brings it front court. And then Neal, as he starts to attack on the right side, he's held. So we'll get that one on Wade Lawson. That's his first, team's third. Elijah Hankins back in for Russell. Here comes Caleb Rimmer as well. Noah Quinn will take a seat. And Tatum Fleming steps off. Hankins starts to attack, tries to feed it underneath, and has it taken away for a moment. Then Cordial saves it. They'll go back to Neal. Right side three. Boom. 11 points for Elijah Neal. 5th three ball of the game for Russell. 31-7. Webb wants a long three of his own. That one's in and out. Hankins goes coast to coast. Can't finish, but Pridemore with a stick back. Pridemore with 4 points. 33-7. And they're going to get Daly on the offensive push-off there as he lowered his shoulder and kind of drew the separation. So his second, team's 4th. Here comes Brody Boggs back in the ball game as Nathan Webb will take a seat. As Marzik returning as he'll replace Elijah Neal. Hankins will run the point. 26-point lead for Russell. Pridemore pulls the trigger. 3-ball way too stiff and a foul underneath. So get the foul on Cordial. That's his first, team's first. Garrett Jones returns for Cordial. And then a long two by Wade Lawson as Charlie Graham points and says, foot on the line, 30-second timeout requested by Russell. Into the first quarter, Lewis County leads Fairview 11-10. Rowan County leads Greenup 8-4 midway through the first quarter in that one. Bath County defeated East Carter 59-46 in girls. It was Rowan County over Greenup 50-33. Russell beat West Carter here 59-14. .240 to go in the first half. My clock operator, I think, got some numbers transposed because I could have swore I looked down and saw 4 minutes instead of 2. Then a jump ball underneath. Possession arrow favors West Carter. You got one job to do. Run the clock. Fourth turnover of the basketball game for Russell. Daly tries to feed it inside to Waddell, and it's raked away. Another takeaway for Russell. The shot blocked away. But then getting his own rebound and sticking it right back in was Kazmarzik. He's got 4, 35-9. Waddell left wing. Boggs down near side to Lawson. Lawson wanted to attack as his defender got held up in a screen, but then kind of lost his footing there. Here's Daly. Straightaway three off the mark, right side, no. Kazmarzik with the rebound. They'll feed it off to Hankins, and he's fouled on the way to the rack, and he'll shoot 2. They'll get that one on Wade Lawson. That's his second, team's 5th. So the rest of the way, Russell will shoot 2 free throws. Again, this season, new rules under the NFHS, as you only get 5 fouls per quarter, and then it's automatically double bonus. The fouls reset at the end of each quarter, so that's the only difference. Instead of at the half, it's at the end of each quarter. DeHart returns. Nathan Webb on. Daly and Houston step off. First free throw missed by Russell in their 3 tries thus far. Second one's on the way. That one's too stiff as well. Rebound falls in the hand of Nathan Webb. Excuse me, that one actually fell in the hand of Waddell. Waddell working with the basketball, gets a screen, comes off the right elbow, kicks it out into the corner. Shot off the window there by Wade Lawson is no good. A rebound and a foul as that one's on Lawson. That's his third. And we'll go to the other end and shoot free throws. We'll get our subs on the second free throw. So Joe Kaczmarzyk toe the line and shoot 2. 4 points, 4 rebounds coming off the bench. First one's up way too stiff. Gunnar Rowe and check that. Let me looked at the wrong side here. My mistake. Ryder Burgess and Quentin Hewlett coming on as Hankins sits. Second one goes home there. And Kaczmarzyk comes off. So 36-9. 60 seconds to play in the opening half. And off Boggs. Attacks left elbow. Dehart hemmed up out in the corner. Gets it ahead to Boggs. Down the lane. Shot up won't go by Parker. In transition, and a 3-ball goes home for Ryder Burgess. 30-point lead for Russell. Nice back cut there. High up off the window, and it falls for Nick Parker. His first bucket of the ball game. Final seconds of the first half. Little teardrop on the baseline. Spin around and a stick back as Garrett Jones gets the stick back on the miss by Burgess. And it's a 30-point lead by Russell at the half, 41-11. Halftime show when we return after this on Kool TV.
State Senator Robin Webb wishes the best of luck to all involved in football games this season. The players, coaches, cheerleaders, and support staff. Your State Senator Robin Webb is always proud to support our youth in all of their endeavors, both in the classroom and on and off the field, and will always strive to put our youth and adults first as she works hard to support the people in her district. Have fun, play hard, be safe in all your games this season. From your State Senator Robin Webb.
The Electric Plant Board of the City of Vanceburg has been serving the needs of the community since 1939 and is dedicated to maintaining reliable utility service for its customers. Their employees are active members of the community and take pride in serving their neighbors and friends. The Utility Board encourages their customers to use their convenient online bill pay or phone payment service located on the back of their bill. They remind everyone to call 811 before you dig, even for small jobs, to prevent hitting buried utility line. And they wish all the teams the best of luck this season.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts, and salads. A tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Halftime here in Olive Hill. Russell, a 20-point first quarter, 21 in the second. They lead this one 41-11 over West Carter. Just about everything they have thrown up has gone in the bucket. Shooting 48.5% from the field, 50% from downtown. and they've got a 30-point lead in the locker room. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll look at our numbers as we continue here in the halftime show on the Kool TV.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pump and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
Fall hunting season is here, and Border Sporting Goods has your best selection of Hoyt and Matthews bows, as well as 10-point crossbows with a full selection of accessories for all your hunting needs. Borders also offers a full selection of shotguns and rifles with plenty of ammunition and reloading supplies, along with a wide selection of benchmark and case knives. Borders is your headquarters for the largest selection of Liberty gun safes in the area, no matter how big or small you need to keep your firearms safe. Before your next hunting excursion, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
41-11 at the half. Let's look at our stats. Now that one, that button didn't work. Let's try this again here. Now try it. There we go. So Russell, 48.5% from the field, 50% from long range, 6 of 12. Elijah Neal's 3 for 4. 50% from the free throw line, 3 of 6. 22 rebounds, 10 on the offensive glass, 4 turnovers. Neal leads the way with 11 points. Caleb Rimmer with 8, including a big dunk there in that first half. Tatum with 5, Pridemore with 4, Kazmarzik, with 5 off of the bench. He also has 4 rebounds he's grabbed. He leads the way on the glass. Noah Quinn has 4 rebounds to go along with Kazmarzik. For West Carter, 22.2% from the field. They've not hit a three-pointer yet. They're 0 for 4. 60% on 3 of 5 from the free throw line. 9 rebounds, 10 turnovers. And again, that's never a good combination when you're upside down on the turnover side of things compared to one of your key statistical categories, this case on rebounds. They do have 5 offensive rebounds of their 9, but they've not been able to turn it into any points that's been significant. Waddell is leading the way with 5. Parker, Lawson, and Webb each with 2. 41-11 at the half. Second half when we return after this on Kool TV.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family-oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you. You know, they know you by name.
You know, you may not go in there for a day or, several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Check out Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore in Grayson for the Lane Liquidation event with sofas and dinette sets starting at $299 and sectional sofas at $699. Dyers has all the top brands in bedding from Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, Serta, and Beauty Rest. They have a full selection of home appliances in stock and ready for immediate delivery while offering easy payment plans with no credit checks. Let Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore be your next stop for all your home furnishing needs. Family owned and operated for 4 generations and serving northeastern Kentucky for over 75 years. Stop by or give them a call at 606-474-5515. That's Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore, 506 Carolina Boulevard in Grayson.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
Getting ready to start the second half of action with Russell in front of West Carter 41-11 here in the opening round of the EKC tournament. Looking at the bracket, the way teams will line up, it's Bath and East Carter, Fairview and Lewis County. That's in the upper half of the bracket. Rowan County, Greenup County, West Carter, and Russell in the bottom half of the bracket. The boys will play Tuesday night on both. The winners go on to Bath County. Everything on the winners bracket will play at Bath County. Losers, the bottom half of the bracket. So Lewis County Fairview loser will entertain the first loser's game on Tuesday, and then the loser of this game will entertain the loser of Rowan County and Greenup County on Tuesday as well. So winners go on, and semifinals and finals will play at Bath County High School next week. Girls will play on Monday. Boys play on Tuesday. Those games at 6 and 7:30. And then a championship at 6 and 8 on Thursday night at Bath County. So a good start to the season for Russell as they come out of the gate strong. Let's see what West Carter elects to do here to start the second half with the rotation that is going to run out on the floor. And the same thing with Russell. I would expect probably your starters back out on both ways here. That's exactly what Russell's going to do. So Quinn, Neal, Pridemore, Rimmer, and Fleming. Daly, Parker, Houston, Waddell, and Webb. Russell basketball. So the possession arrow will favor West Carter. Charlie Graham puts the ball in action, and off we go to the second half. Russell works from left to right as you view it on your screen. West comes out in a man-to-man. Russell working it around the top of the perimeter. Fleming steps through, lost it on the way there, but into the hands of Rimmer. He'll kick it out to Neal, and he'll splash home another triple. 7th three-pointer of the first half, or the ball game. 6 in the first half by Russell. Neal with 14. Houston working on Rimmer. Webb, step back three on the way. Yes, Nathan Webb. A Johnson Chiropractic triple, his 5th point of the ball game. Right now, if you're West Carter, you've got to match shot for shot because Russell's trying to do everything he can to put a running clock on the Comets here to start the third period. Here's Pridemore. Trying to lob it up there. Can't get it to stay home, though. Waddell takes the rebound. Comets with a little bit of mojo here to start the second half. Waddell stops at the elbow, feeds it off to Daly. Now Parker out of the left corner. Waddell reset up top of the key. Webb, straightaway three on the way, too stiff. Fleming fights for the rebound. He'll control the action for Russell. Fleming rakes it through, stops in the lane. 8-footer up, maybe partially blocked. Rebound Waddell. Houston crosses over on Rimmer, goes to the rack too strong. Quinn in the lane. Puts it in the left hand. No. Gets Pridemore with a rebound. Then it kicks off to Quinn. He turns and puts it up. Shot is no good, but he's fouled. And he'll go to the line and shoot 2. They'll get that one on Brett Daly. That's his third team's first of the third period. And Noah Quinn to the free throw line shooting 2. Quinn has not attempted a free throw in the ball game and gets that one to roll home. His 4th point of the ball game. 45-14. 2 minutes gone here in the second half. Second free throw doesn't stay home. Strong rebound there by Jacob Waddell. And then a tie-up will keep the ball with Wes Carter, but that'll change the possession arrow. Now Neal's going to pick up Parker in the backcourt. Waddell works off a screen. Comes to attack on the right side. Slams on the brakes, and he gets hammered. Caleb Rimmer, I think, is the one they'll get, and that's the one they will get. Fleming had a chance to get him on the first time. That's Rimmer's second, team's first of the half. We'll say that Waddell was in the act of shooting as he got Fleming off of his feet. And Jacob Waddell will go to the line and shoot 2. One of 3 from the charity stripe in the ball game. 5.6 rebounds. First one is up, rattles home. 45-15. Waddell with 6. Webb with 5. It's been a tough night at the office for Wes Carter. Second free throw on the way. In and out, no good. Russell basketball. Wes Carter's going to pick up in a little full court pressure now. Pridemore trying to chase it down. A little tiptoe on the baseline. Quinn, a 3-ball in transition. Boom, boom. 7 points for him. 8th three-pointer by Russell. 48-15. Daly with a curl off the window for a strong take. His first bucket of the ball game. And Quinn just walked. He got tangled up there right in front of his teammate of Pridemore and gets called for the turnover, their 5th of the ball game. Parker goes to work on Neal, backcourt. Walks across the Wes Carter logo at midcourt. Webb one dribble. Soft pass out to Waddell. He nearly falls down. Goes to the reverse scoop shot there with the right hand from the left side for his 8th of the night. And then a foul on Wes Carter in front of their bench. As they'll get that one on Nathan Webb. That's his first, team's second. Rimmer feeds it off to Pridemore. He'll go off the window. Nice look there. That's Pridemore's 6th of the night. Russell beats the press without dribbling, and that's exactly how you're taught. There's Waddell. Works off a screen, stops right elbow. Back out to Parker. Waddell working on Fleming. Now back out to Houston. Remember chasing him all the way out above the volleyball line. Long 3 on the way, and that one misses everything. But right there's Waddell, and he'll get fouled from behind. Fouls on Gabe Pridemore, his first, team second. So Jacob Waddell will go to the line and shoot 2 more. 8.7 rebounds on the evening. Free throw up is good. Joe Karzmazik Joke has Marzik, coming on for Fleming. Waddell to get the double figures. That one won't stay home. Rebound rolls off to Rimmer. He'll pitch it ahead quickly. Neal spins left, throws a dart down underneath the Pridemore, and in one. And Gabe Pridemore finishes, and a chance at a three-point play. Fouls on Nathan Webb, his second, team's third. And Gabe Pridemore to the line for an and one. 8.7 rebounds. Pridemore pushes that one up as good. So he finishes the three-point play. He has 9. Parker tries to go coast to coast, has it raked out of his hands, but it falls right in the hands of Jordan Houston, who's standing on the backside block as he puts it up for his first bucket tonight. Carter tries to put it in, a little bit of full court pressure. No look pass to Rimmer. He tries to dunk it home, can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound, blocked from behind, gets it again, blocked again by Webb. Rimmer kind of got stuck in between thinking of whether or not he wanted to dunk it or not, as Webb's shot won't go home. Rimmer with the rebound and then a turnover. And then a whistle and a foul on the far side. I believe they'll get that one on Rimmer. If they do, that's his third. Team's third. Pair of subs coming on as Rimmer will step off. As Pridemore comes off as well. Returning is Garrett Jones and Elijah Hankins. Here's Wade Lawson returning for Wes Carter. Here will place Nick Parker. 53-22, 3:06 to play in the third. Waddell works off a screen from Houston, can't get around Kars Marzik, and then lost it on the way to the basket. 11th turnover of the basketball game for Wes Carter. Neal in transition, stops, pops a three, no good. Brett Daly with a rebound underneath the rim. Goes the other way, a lot of contact, no whistle as he dumps it off to Lawson, who finishes off the window. Lawson's 4th point of the night. Nice little give and go on the far side as Jones finishes off the dime from Kazmarzik. 31-point lead for Russell. Loose ball tie up on the far sideline. Possession arrow favors Russell. Quentin Hewlett returning, replacing Elijah Neal. Russell. Two minutes to go in the third. Hankins will go to the point. Little 1-2-2 press now by Russell. Strong take off the window there by Garrett Jones as he pushes it through for his 6th. 57-24. The lead is 33. Russell will stop and a score would put the running clock in motion. Here's Webb on a feed from the free throw line. Backs himself down. Shot up no good. Gets his own rebound. And then they're going to say he traveled. That's terrible. He got absolutely mauled. And then no whistle. And then they call him for a turnover after he's trying to grab his footing from the rebound. Jeremy Webb immediately sprung off the bench on that one to contest the call. Wes Carter again staying in that 1-2-2, and now Hankins turns it over right in front of the scorer's table. Here comes Boggs back in for Russell, or for Wes Carter, as Nathan Webb will take a seat. It's confusing when you're looking down and both teams are in maroon. About the time I looked down, I saw a player walking toward the Russell bench. That's why I said Russell instead of West. And now a reach around foul there, as I believe that one will be on Hankins. And it is. That's his second, team's fourth. Jamison Wagner coming on as Jacob Waddell will sit. Comets basketball in front of their bench. Lawson will take it in backcourt. Approaching 1 minute to play here in the third. It's been all Russell from the word go. Three ball, right side, no. Ball poked around, Hankins with a rebound. And then a turnover as it quickly goes back to West. Here's Boggs from the baseline jumper from 12 is good. Brody Boggs' his first points tonight. Wes Carter jumps back in that 1-2-2 again. Nice pass right there as Kazmarzik gave it up to Quentin Hewlett for his first points of the evening. Russell's passed up several good shots tonight for great shots. Really been unselfish with the basketball and the way they've moved it, especially in transition. Daly steps through off the left side, no good. And that'll take us to the end of quarter number 3. 59-26 your score. Back after this for quarter 4 on the Kool Hit Sports Network.
We all embark on times in our lives when we could use a little help. Whether you need support caring for a senior, an adult with a disability, a veteran, or a loved one recovering from surgery or other health events, First Light Home Care is here for you. When you choose First Light, you get more than a caregiver. Schedule a complimentary consultation by calling 606-393-0669 for companion care and personal care. First Light Home Care is here for you.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
Fourth and final stanza here. Wes Carter will start with the basketball, and off we go. Russell's going to show a little 2-3 zone now. Near side Daly, he'll pull the trigger for a 3-ball that goes home. A Johnson Chiropractic triple. Brett Daly with 5. And again, it's the game's out of reach without a doubt, but you want to see a strong 8 minutes if you can. Here's Rimmer. Goes off the baseline, and he's fouled on the way to the rack. Look at that one on Braden Dehart. That's his first, team's first. A turnover underneath. Dehart, left side window, no. Rebound by Lawson, and he's hammered underneath. We'll get that one on Tatum Fleming. That's his first, team's first. So Wade Lawson to the line to shoot 2. First one is in and out, no good. So Russell with a sizable lead, but still several of its starters out on the floor. Second one does go home. 59-30. Here's Fleming. Launches a triple. In and out, no good. But the stick back there by Tyler Cordial. His first bucket of the contest. (61-30). There's Boggs, hemmed up there by Cordial and lost the basketball. Neal front court, off to Quinn. Cordial muscles himself back off the window, and a foul on the way up. So Wade Lawson, his third, team second, and Tyler Cordial will go to the line and shoot two. 6:26 to play in the ball game. Free throw, no. That's one thing Russell has not done a good job of tonight, is shooting free throws. They're 50% from the charity stripe. 50% from long range, though, 8 of 16. Second one for Cordial goes home. He has 3 points in the ball game, 62-30. Get pass out of bounds. It'll stay with Wes Carter. Tonight's game is brought to you apart by JD Flooring and Greenup for all your carpeting and flooring needs. See the good folks at JD Flooring. By Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. Kurt can take care of all your insurance needs, home, health, and vehicle. That's Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. And by the Greenup County Public Library with branches in Flatwood, South Shore, and the main branch in downtown Greenup. Books, movies, and so much more at the Greenup County Public Library. Daly, right side. Lawson, step back three off the wing. Yes! Wade Lawson, 8 points, 62-33. Quinn, heavy pressure by Boggs. Now Fleming. Short corner down to Rimmer. Spins left. Kick out three. No. Boggs with a rebound. Lawson wants a long three in front of his bench. He's got it. Wade Lawson buries back-to-back triples. He has 11. 62-36. Quinn tries to answer. Three ball, no. Cordial fighting for the rebound underneath. And he's going to draw the foul. Foul's on Braden Dehart. That's his second, team's third. Nathan Webb returning. He'll replace Brett Daly. Tatum Fleming stepping off. Dehart's off. And Jacob Waddell comes back on. Gabe Pridemore returning to the game as well for Fleming. There's Rimmer on the right side. Spins back out to Neal. Now Pridemore. High up off the window, no good. Cordial with an offensive rebound. Takes it from the left to the right and finishes. 64-36. Lawson feeds it underneath. Spin around jumper's good by Jamison Wagner. He's in the books tonight. You talk about Gabe Pridemore. He was a game-time decision for Derek Cooksey. He looks like he's made a pretty good decision. 9.7 rebounds. And a full timeout requested. Nope, we got a double technical, excuse me. So we have a double technical foul issued. So a player from either side getting the double technical there from Mr. Charlie Graham. So Russell will sub out a couple players. Neal and Quinn come off as Elijah Hankins returns. Excuse me, Neal's still out there. Then a turnover has West running the other end. And they'll get that foul on Elijah Neal. That's his second, team's second. And Jacob Waddell will go back to the free throw line and shoot 2. Waddell leading the way tonight. No, excuse me, Wade Lawson with 11 now. After Waddell was on the bench for a significant amount of time, 9.7 rebounds. Free throw is up is good. Give him 10. 64-39. West Carter, again, trying to keep it respectable. It looked like Russell was going to hang a running clock on them, and West Carter finally stood up and started fighting back, and it looked pretty solid down the stretch here after a really ugly first half of basketball. It's still a 24-point lead, but I think Jeremy Webb will be quick to agree. The way they finished was way better than the way they started. Nice tightrope there by Elijah Neal on the deflected ball. As his 16th point goes home, that leads all scorers in the contest. Inside of 4 to play in the ball game. Webb, nice head fake. Gets in the lane, spins right, fadeaway jumper, high arcing shot goes home. Nathan Webb, 7th of the evening. Russell looks at a man-to-man defensively. Shot underneath, no good. Rimmer with the rebound and the putback. So Jones couldn't get it to go home, but Rimmer finishes it up. And a 30-second timeout requested by Russell. 68-42. Stay tuned with us after the game. We'll check all the scoring stats with this one. We'll try to catch up with both head coaches. Get a quick word from them. Russell's going to open up its season 1-0. West Carter will fall to 1-2. But I think when you go back and you watch the film, what Russell got in the fourth quarter from West Carter is exactly what Jeremy Webb would have liked to have seen the previous 3 quarters. Elijah Neal comes off. Ryder Burgess steps on. Kazmarzik in as well. As Caleb Rimmer's out. West Carter basketball. Waddell, high post, lets it clear, faces the basket, puts it on the deck. Here's Webb with a floater off the window. No. Ball tipped around, and Russell controls the action. That's Garrett Jones. Shot blocked away. Goes out of bounds as Shea Burnham. Can't keep it in play, so. Three ball up, no good. Burnham's shot won't fall, tipped out by Russell. Two and a half to play in regulation. Hand off to Webb. Fakes left, comes back right. High arcing shot, no whistle. Jones with a rebound. Burgess takes the handoff, gets to the lane, puts it in the right hand with a floater that's good. Little running floater in the lane, gets his 5th point down of the night, 70-42. Lawson, all kinds of contact. Then on the other end, Burnham off the window. He's in the scorer's book. Jeremy Webb earns a timeout to sub in everybody off the bench. Matthew Lemaster Jacob Owens, Caleb Manning, Weston Kaiser, and Cade Hollingsworth. 5 on the floor for the Comets. Here's Manning, tries to feed it down underneath and loses it out of bounds. For Wes Carter, Burnham remains on the floor. Luke Pennington checking in. Hankins is on the floor. Kate Binge steps on. Burgess launches the triple. And we get a foul underneath. So we got that one on Burnham on the offensive push. 3rd team foul. His first. Back to Wes Carter we go. Across the 1 minute mark coming up. Comets pitch it into their own bench. 16th turnover of the evening. Ball rolling around underneath. Russell turnover. Ahead, Manning. Stops. That one was raked out of his arm. I can hear the slap from here. We'll get the foul on Wes Carter. Manning was the one that got raked across the arm. So 4th foul. 26 seconds to play. Oh, check that. That's the 5th foul because of the technical. So, yeah, the double technicals, that's where we are. That's my mistake on that one. So we go to the other end and shoot free throws. So Logan Havanek shooting 2 free throws. Second one doesn't stay home, but the stick back there by Caden Binge. And then a steal on the other side. Binge in transition. Puts it up and in. And that's your ball game. 76-42. Russell wins and advances into the semifinals on Monday night. We'll talk about it when we return after this on Kool TV.
River Cities Builders is a licensed general contractor specializing in commercial and industrial projects, and they have a history and reputation of providing top-notch expertise through their experienced and devoted workforce. River Cities Builders also is a gas facility maintenance company offering petroleum equipment maintenance and EMV-compliant upgrades for smart payment terminals, and they offer 24 hours, 7 days a week emergency service. Call 606-473-4112 or visit RiverCitiesBuildersInc.com.
Raceland Christian Church, located at 210 Caroline Road, can provide you with a path to Jesus with Sunday morning service at 10:30, evening services at 6, and Christ-centered recovery services Tuesday night at 6, where over 250 people have surrendered their lives to Christ over the last 2 years. Raceland Christian Church also offers their Feed My Sheep food pantry while serving more than 150 Greenup County families each month.
This is Jason Likens, the lead minister at Raceland Christian Church. We're a little church with a big vision of serving our community for the cause of Christ. We invite you to come live out your faith with us.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. We are the home office.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
Final here tonight, Russell defeats West Carter 76-42. Let's take you back through this one. Russell was strong out of the gate, 20-7. They led it after one quarter of play. A 21-point second quarter. They held West Carter to only 4 points in the second period, and it was 41-11 in the locker room. West Carter much stronger in the second half. They were outscored by 3 points, 18-15 in the third period. Only won 17-16. But a much closer game there in the second half. They were outscored 35-31. But, again, they'd already dug themselves into that deep hole there in the first half. And this Russell team, they're pretty solid. You lose some big pieces like they lost last year with a Damon Charles. And Caleb Rimmer shows that he and Tatum Fleming are going to step right in there and battle for position down low and try to keep this thing moving. But Elijah Neal and Noah Quinn out top really did a good job distributing the basketball. They ran their press break to perfection at times, but they looked really solid. On the backside of that, you got to give a credit to Jeremy Webb's kids on the back end. Again, the score doesn't look favorable, 32-point loss, but again, a lot of that happening there in that first half when they just seemingly could not throw it in the ocean. Nothing would go down for them. They were 0 for 4 from three-point land at halftime. They finish in the game 4 of 11, so you're 4 of 7 in the second half after going 0 for 4 at half. But here tonight, West Carter falls to Russell 76-42. We'll take a break. We come back. We'll take a look at our numbers as we continue here in the postgame show on the Kool TV.
The Electric Plant Board of the City of Vanceburg has been serving the needs of the community since 1939 and is dedicated to maintaining reliable utility service for its customers. Their employees are active members of the community and take pride in serving their neighbors and friends. The Utility Board encourages their customers to use their convenient online bill pay or phone payment service located on the back of their bill. They remind everyone to call 811 before you dig, even for small jobs, to prevent hitting buried utility line. And they wish all the teams the best of luck this season.
For good home-cooked food you can't beat, Star Country Market and Pizza, 8088 US 60 in Rush, just past Star Elementary. Breakfast includes homemade biscuits and gravy with daily lunch and dinner specials, including homemade hobo salad, coleslaw, hot dog sauce, spaghetti sauce, and pizzas. Top it off with homemade fudge and candy. And Star Country Market and Pizza in Rush also has great milkshakes and ice cream. Open 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Friday and Saturday. Call 606-474-4547. Limited delivery is available too. JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. is owned and managed by Shane Wallingford to be a solutions provider for manufacturers tailoring to their specialized needs. It was created with a vision that good communication among all parties will provide the best answer to the problem. From ball mills used in pulverization to custom design of equipment or components, JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. will gladly work with clients to resolve the issues that are prevalent. Their vision is to make your project their successful business. JSB Industrial Solutions, Tollsboro, Kentucky.
For those on the go, the smoothie connoisseur, the break room favorite, and for those that just never quite have it all, Clark's has what you need to keep your day on track. Make life easier and keep your busy schedule moving forward with everything you need at Clark's. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
76-42, your final here. Let's take a look at our stats for the contest. We'll start first with Russell. 47.7% from the field. That's 31 of 65. 8 of 20 from long range, 40%. This is a number that I think will jump off to Derek Cooksey in really quickly. 46.2% from the free throw line, 6 of 13. On a good night, that will get you beat any given time. And tonight they were fortunate enough to where they didn't have to rely on the free throw shooting. But that's something I'm certain he'll go back to and want to clear up really quickly. The number there, 42-19 on the glass. They had 20 offensive rebounds. Gabe Prideborn with 5. Caleb Rimmer had 4. But only 12 turnovers. Comets turned it over 18 times of their own. Elijah Neal finishes with 16 points. That's a game high. He was 6 of 10 from the field, 4 of 7 from downtown. Caleb Rimmer gets 10 points and 7 rebounds. Noah Quinn kicks in 7. Gabe Pridemore with 9. Garrett Jones with 6 off of the bench. For West Carter, 37.5%, 15 of 40 from the field. They were 4 of 11 from downtown, 36.4%. But, as I said before, they were 0 of 4 at half. They finished 4 of 7. That's a very big flop around there on the three-point shooting. 61%, though, from the free throw line, 8 of 13, 19 rebounds, 18 turnovers. Jacob Waddell and Wade Lawson each with 11 in the losing effort. Waddell led the way on the glass with 7 of the 19 rebounds. We'll take our final break. We come back, we'll wrap it up as we'll talk with Jeremy Webb and see if we can grab Derek Cooksey as well. And we'll clean it up here tonight from the opening round of the EKC tournament. Russell, your winner, 76-42. Back after this on Kool TV.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Fall hunting season is here. Borders Sporting Goods has your best selection of Hoyt and Matthews bows as well as 10-point crossbows with a full selection of accessories for all your hunting needs. Borders also offers a full selection of shotguns and rifles with plenty of ammunition and reloading supplies along with a wide selection of benchmark and case knives. Borders is your headquarters for the largest selection of Liberty gun safes in the area, no matter how big or small you need to keep your firearms safe. Before your next hunting excursion, stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Yeah, take the stats down. 76-42, your final score here this evening. So looking at the bracket, that will advance Russell on. Let's see if I can find some scores here real quickly. Lewis County leading Fairview, 41-29. That's in the top half of the bracket. Bath County was leading East Carter late. That's in the upper half. Rowan County was in front of Greenup, 46-42. That's who will play the winner of this one. Now just getting it updated here. Rowan County leads Greenup 55-48. So if Rowan County hangs on, they'll face Russell Tuesday night at 8 o'clock. And then West Carter will entertain Greenup County here on Tuesday night at 6 o'clock. So Jeremy Webb making his way up here, and we'll get some comments from him in just a second. But I think he'll be quick to say that much more organized the way they finished than the way they started. And I think that they were able to kind of figure some stuff out there, but a little bit too little too late. It's the only bad sign of that on the other side. So join us now, the head coach for the West Carter Comets, Jeremy Webb. And, Coach, I know it may be in and out on your headset. You got it there. We won't breathe now.
Yeah, we're good.
I said in the broadcast, you have to be pleased with how you finished, not with the way you started. But you dug yourself in such a sizable hole. But the way you finished up, 35-31 there in the second half, you shot the ball from long range a lot better, too, as well.
Yeah, we just relaxed and started playing, it felt like, in the second half. But, we saw some good things out of some of those young guys that came in there, played quality minutes. I thought Wade Lawson played well. I thought Jacob Waddell played pretty solid, pretty physical throughout the game. And, Jameson came in, good minutes, Brody. So we had some good play in the second half. But once you play 16 minutes there in the first half and dig yourself the hole that you have, it makes it very difficult to get yourself back in the game. And, hats off to Russell. They came out and set the tone early. They were clicking early. And teams come out and take the floor like that, they're hot. You just have to withstand those runs. And for whatever reason, we just, we just didn't withstand their run and just continued for 16 minutes and put us down in the hole pretty bad. And, what are you going to do? We've got to come back on Monday, take a day off tomorrow, come back on Monday and get back to work.
Do you like the way your team responded out of the locker room?
I don't know about that. It's, I would like to see him play 32 minutes. You can say that. You can find positive, but it's hard to find positives in a 30-point blowout, And, we just have no choice. We've got to do what we do. And I didn't go to the locker room and tear into them. It was a 30-point game. They knew they played poorly. I didn't do anything in the locker room other than maybe they just relaxed and made a few more shots and played a little better in the second half. Played ball the way we were capable of playing in the second half.
You talk about Wade Lawson. He really stepped up big there in the second half, and you could see he was starting to shoot with a lot of confidence.
Yeah, you could see it started happening, and, he showed, pretty good point guard skills out there. Showed a little leadership there for us. I thought Jacob Waddell's been consistent with that also.
Yeah, I was going to say, Jacob, he was a kid you could really tell. He kind of grabbed the bull by the horns there in the second half and tried to lead you.
Yeah, he really did. But we're going to have other guys, step up and become more consistent on both ends of the floor in order to be competitive. I thought we had a pretty good first week. I really did. We went to Lawrence County and played a good Lawrence County team. And, you and I were kind of talking. It was 12 ties and 14 lead changes. That was a ball game the whole way. They fatigued us a little bit there at the end and, and got us. And, we played a pretty good game with Fairview. I thought we had the opportunity to, push that lead out. 15 to 20 points on them. We had it at 13 to 15 range, but I think we could have got it further, and we allowed them to get back into it and just didn't finish it that well. But, and then tonight, kind of sours that first week, but our team's better. We're a lot better than what we showed tonight.
You threw some different full-court presses on them there in the second half. It looked like your 1-2-2 really started causing some disruption.
Yeah. You just have to show, several things. And this is an opportunity, also to get better at those type of things. Put some stuff on film and, maybe be able to look at some things or talk about some rotations or, some areas where more traps could occur, So that's just a good time early in the season like this to, to run through your defense and get better at them.
Coach, appreciate the time. We'll talk to you down the season.
Thank you.
Jeremy Webb joining us here in postgame. So, again, as he says, it's a tough way to take a game and losing effort. And, again, it's hard to find positives out of a 30-point loss. But you get a lot of good things on film against a really good basketball team. And you take it, you build on it, and it makes you bigger and stronger, more prepared for what you're going to see down the stretch. And, it's make no qualms about it. This Russell team's a really good basketball team. Coming in, the question was, how much were they going to drop off, if anything, from last year? And right now, from the way they look tonight, man, they were clicking on all cylinders. So hats off to Derek Cooksey and his crew. They'll move to 1-0 on the season. They'll move into the semifinals of the EKC bracket. And for the way that it's playing out right now, it looks like they're going to play Rowan County on Tuesday night in the second semifinal down at Bath County. That'll bring Greenup County here to West Carter on Tuesday night for the boys' side of things on the losers bracket. That'll do it for us here tonight. Our crew, Taylor Heath and Felicia Collier. If you can keep them from talking all game long, they do a fairly decent job. But they're like two gab boxes that just never stop. But either way, I'm sure you could probably hear them throughout on the crowd mic there at times. But they did a pretty good job here this evening, and we greatly appreciate their efforts here along with us on the Kool Sports Network. Jump over on our website, Kool1057.com. I've got a pop-up right there on the website. It's got all of our basketball schedules to where you can click on it. It takes you right to all our broadcast schedules. It'll show you what games we've got on Kool TV. And the other games is listed, but it doesn't say Kool TV. That's audio only. But all of our teams that are listed there, you can see all of those. And throughout the year, again, if you happen to have a cancellation for a game that gets changed due to weather or what may it be, My email address is right there. Shoot me an email. Let me know that those schedule changes have happened so we can keep everything updated and moving forward. And, again, if you're following along with us on Kool TV and haven't done so, hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up if you like what you're seeing, and hit that bell for updated broadcasts as soon as we put those out. That's it for us tonight. Your final, Russell 76, West Carter 42. For Felicia Collier, Taylor Heath, and all the great folks at the Kool Sports Network, I'm James Collier saying good night and have a great weekend, everyone.
Thank you for watching another West Carter Comets basketball broadcast live on Kool TV. This presentation of West Carter Comets basketball has been an exclusive sports presentation of the Kool Sports Network and Kool TV.